That boy 23 says JuJu should have brought him back.
How did he do last night? I know the game was last night. I didn't watch it last night.
You said you didn't watch the Monday night game.
Yeah, I watched Halloween, the 2018 version. We're on scary movie vibes since it is October. You see, I got my Friday, little Friday the 13th going on over here, man.
I think JuJu played good enough to where the Chiefs don't have to worry about trading for a receiver.
Oh, okay. What did he do? He was balling? Okay.
I think it ended up being, was it 7 receptions for 130?
Bro, stop playing. What?
I'm being serious. Yeah, he dropped a slant over the middle that would have been a touchdown and ended up being a pick by the Saints. It got popped up in the air.
You said 7 for 130?
Yeah.
Deke, is that the standard or is that the outlier for JuJu at this stage?
I don't think that's going to be the outlier.
All right.
Like, Mahomes was targeting him. He was open. Okay. He looked good. They got worthy. Kelsey had a bounce-back game.
Yeah. Did Kelsey play good?
I don't think they're stressing about getting a receiver. Kareem Hunt looked like he was in his prime.
So everybody looked good then?
Unfortunately, yes. Right. Unfortunately, Mahomes had, 330 yards.
So they definitely won.
And it felt like a down game for Mahomes.
So they won, is what you're saying? Did they win?
Yeah, they pounded them.
Nice.
By
so then
double digits.
I lost that bet then? Because then I take sense.
Yeah, but, I wanted the Chiefs to lose.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that game was just all Chiefs, really.
Shout out to JuJu then.
Saints didn't have a chance.
All right. I like that, man. Shout out to JuJu. I always enjoy what he does well, man. I like that. Shout out to the homie, man.
The question is JuJu doing that in our offense? Now, I will say this. I feel like I was wrong in questioning whether or not JuJu would be better than the secondary receivers we got right now.
Okay.
Because JuJu actually looked pretty spry yesterday.
Yeah.
He looked spry. And with
the knee is fine,
with what we've got thus far from Van Jefferson, Scotty Miller, and Calvin Austin, I think JuJu could have been a better two than that trio up to this point.
No, I like it.
I don't know if he's getting a 7 for 130 here. I highly doubt that, but he could have been maybe a more reliable target for us throughout these first 5 weeks.
Yeah. No, respect.
Than what we got going right now. I got to admit that.
Hannibal 090 says, there you go, Deke. Appreciate the honesty. So, shout out, bro. Ain't nobody tripping.
Yeah, because obviously JuJu is being helped a lot being in that Chiefs system and having Patrick Mahomes.
I'm team JuJu, especially if he's healthy. But that was
it looked like he is. Like
I
mean, yeah.
If he's healthy, I think that he is still a good player, man. He can catch the football. We know he can do the combat catch stuff. He blocks his tail off and he plays hard.
Well, Mahomes was talking him up. Actually, I don't know if I heard it specifically from Mahomes or if it was Troy Aikman saying that Mahomes said. I think it was the latter. Mm-hmm. But he was like, Mahomes really appreciates. It's not necessarily just about speed, talent, athleticism. He really appreciates smartness.
Yeah. JuJu knows what he's doing.
The players that he's got, and
who did
trying
JuJu
to find
grow up around?
Yeah, trying to find the little zone, the holes in the zones,
Yeah.
and figuring out how to get open, that type of stuff.
Think about the two impactful people in JuJu's first 3 years in the league, bro. He's watching Antonio Brown, and he has Ben Roethlisberger at quarterback. So his foundation is great. And for him, as long as the health is there, he's going to age well just because of those type of things. And he's a tough player. We know he can make all those combat catch stuff. So even when he loses the ability to create separation, which we saw at times, I guess, due to injury, we could still see where he could have success because of his ability to make some of those close quarters catches and stuff. But I like it, man. Shout out to JuJu, man. Now, I'm not going to say anything like I saw 7 for 130 because I don't think that he's that consistently right now, but I do think he's definitely a guy that could come in and be a number 2 and give you a boost. I think he definitely does
I'll put it to you this way. If they don't bring in another receiver, I wouldn't be surprised if he has 1,000 yards.
Okay. The only I think he has the ability to. I just think that it's hard to sustain that week in and week out. And especially the more you do it after 4 games you doing that, now you're going to draw attention. So we're talking about being one of those receivers. You have to now be able to do it with the attention.
Well, here's the thing, though. With Kelsey seemingly turning things around, knocking the rust off, and Xavier Worthy being a big part of their offense now, Kareem Hunt doing his thing. I mean, I don't know if defenses can afford to be targeting JuJu like that.
Yeah.
All he needs, so for the 1,000, all he needs is, what is it, like 60 yards a week?
You say that very casually.
I mean, he's with Mahomes. He's in the Andy Reid system.
Who was our leading receiver this past game, man? Think about it, bro.
Listen, that's our offense, though.
I'm just saying.
Not
you casually throw out
Andy Reid
60 receiving yards per game like that's some. Small
he's just gonna
feat,
He's just gonna be on the field a ton, and I think Mahomes trusts him a lot. And they got other weapons, so I think he'll get 50 or he'll average 50 or 60 rest of the year if he can stay healthy. That's if they don't trade for another receiver. I think Mahomes really likes him.
No, I mean, when you go on a run with somebody, bro.
I think he had like 900 something.
They're locked in, bro. Yeah.
On that Super Bowl year.
He trusts JuJu, man. They've done it together, man. And they've finished it by getting a Super Bowl ring. So I could only imagine the type of trust that those two dudes have in each other because of that. I like it, man. I like it.
Yeah, it's tough to see, man.
But
the Chiefs aren't missing a beat at all. 5-0. It doesn't even feel like they're firing on all cylinders yet either.
It's all good. We got smoke coming through here. We got reinforcements.
We do?
Yeah, we ain't seen our draft. Or was it? Is he?
No, I know that. It's the Chiefs are just very annoying.
Fair.
Very, very annoying. Yeah, I still feel good about us, but everyone in the AFC, everyone in the league's chasing them.
Because they got the quarterback. They got the guy.
He's not even playing good.
But they got the guy.
He's not even playing good, and they're 5-0.
Hey.
No, he is playing. I mean, he is playing good.
Even on his bad days, he's still 300.
But if you're just looking at the box score, you would think like Mahomes is playing like trash. But he's not if you're actually watching the games.
Nah, see, like his decision making, his ability to get them in the right plays and minimize some of the negativity. I mean, they always stay on schedule. That's
like I would give Mahomes the MVP now with the stat line that he has. If you actually know ball and are watching the game, he is the most valuable player.
We get that part.
But you would look at, I don't know how many yards he's got, but I think he's leading the league in interceptions right now. His touchdowns aren't that high, but he's still the best player in the league.
Yeah,
that's the crazy part. In a way, he's playing like it still. If you're watching the game and understanding the game flow and stuff,
he's doing what they're asking him to do, and he's executing it excellent.
That's why stats lie.
At times they do, yeah. They tell a part of the story, not all of it.
You got to watch the games.
Mm-hmm.